It's 6:31 a.m. March 15th. Taking a look at GJ right now, creating resistance up here. Let's see.
Morning.
There he is.
How are we?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. All things considered.
I'm looking at GJ right now, and we get the break of this support over here.
Yeah.
We're also right at 152 flat. So I feel like we're going to be reacting to this area right over here and coming right back down. I'm probably going to be waiting for a retest. Get a clean move to the left.
Yeah.
A retest just because we're calling tops up here. Lee, what's up, buddy? Lee.
All right, how you doing?
What's up, man? How you
How's it
doing?
going, buddy?
Yeah, not bad.
Good, man.
Good stuff, man.
Congrats on
Good
the
stuff.
house.
Huh?
Congrats on the house.
Ah, cheers. It's a big move.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Lee just bought a house.
Good stuff, brother. Good stuff.
So how was London?
Didn't take anything. It was just shite.
I haven't took anything.
Bullshit right here. So
Yeah, I wanted to create a bigger wick on the 15-minute or the 30-minute to take a trade on GJ there, just to come up a tiny bit higher and then retest, but just didn't do it. So I just said, nah, I'm going to leave it.
yeah, this could very well drop, but I'm just going to wait for the low to be created and wait for the retest.
Yeah.
I'm in no rush. If I don't get that, then I'm good. I do see price coming back down to this area right over here. This will be a test for GJ.
I missed a move on gold this morning, but I didn't think it was clean enough either. It was like, I don't know if you've got gold open.
Yes.
But it was like 17.27, around just above 17.27. I think it was like 17.28.3, that one there. Yeah. So it broke out of it. And then what I was looking for was, again, I was looking for a bigger wick to be created on the bottom before I pushed all the way up. Like, do you think that's a valid trade there? What the way it did create like a small bottom wick and then continue?
Yeah, based on the higher time frames too. Based on like the high being created over here, price coming down, forming support, the 1 hour not having any bottom wick, and it starting to push up. You could have taken this based on the 30-minute, creating the support right over here, respecting the previous support, and continuing bullish with this clean move to the left. You may have had some issues right over here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like right here, you have this rejection area.
It just wasn't as clean as I would have wanted it.
And that's
good. If I had created a bigger bottom wick, I would have taken it, no bother, but it just came in and then it created like a very, very small bottom wick and then it started to push. And I think it pushed like 15, 20 pips, which would have been nice. But again, I just waited. So
there you go, man. Smart. We could be coming down right here to mirror this move over here. James, Christian, what's up, guys?
How are you?
Yes, sir.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Nothing much, man. Get that running this morning, huh?
Yeah, man. 6 seconds slower than my last, but
it's all good.
I'm gonna give it this week.
It's all good, man.
Yeah. What'd you think about GJ?
GJ, I was thinking about waiting for the retest in this area, just because we're kind of calling tops over here. But looking at 152 on the higher time frames, this level over here is typically where we've rejected in the past.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing to retest because it broke the low of the previous in the first.
Exactly.
5.
You just want to be smart in an area like this. Wait for that low to be created. Wait for a retest to come up, because we are bullish.
Yeah.
Right? We've been bullish for a long time now. So we can easily be getting a fake out right here. Price coming back up, passing the high of these candles and continuing bullish. Be right back. Yes, so being that it's a Monday, I'm being patient with this right here. The setup. I do like the setup though.
Yeah, I think if it pushes back up and then retests it, that'd be nice. 5 minute looks pretty good as well. I want it to come up that tiny bit higher. And then once it comes up, I definitely would take it. And then I like to look at gold, but it's just there's a no trade zone between like 17.21 and 17.33 now because it's just ranging in there. So hopefully get a move later for New York on either of them.
Yeah, you're in this range. I do like this move right here, taking price back down to this support over here, but you're ranging, printing sideways over here.
Look, it is a clean move to the left, which is like that is the only good thing. But like 1727.9 is where I have my zone set out. So if we close below it and then we form the top wick on the next 15-minute candle, and then we started to push bullish, then maybe I would take the trade in it. But it is a 60 pip zone, so it is pretty clean. But there's just so much apart from the clean move to the left, it is pretty just choppy. Like
the thing is with gold, we're probably going to range, as I said, until Tuesday or Wednesday when the FOMC statement, because we're at these highs over here.
Yeah.
Right. We broke this bearish trend. Now we're in a bullish trend, creating higher highs and higher lows. But we could be ranging over here, and depending on the FOMC statement, could be breaking out of resistance over here with a clean move up here to the left. Or then continuing bullish as well.
Bitcoin had a serious weekend.
Oh yeah, no.
It's took a massive drop though because of some news about certain countries are looking to ban Bitcoin trading. Seen India banned it straight away. Like, so I don't know whether I didn't see the background to it or anything like that, but obviously that's going to have a big impact on Bitcoin.
Oh, 100%.
That could see a huge rise in gold again then if that does happen.
It's a great call. Let's put our thing here and then we'll look at some fundamentals. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a big fucking week.
Yes, sir.
Big week, man. New York. Okay. Yeah, I wonder why India banned it.
Yeah, I just seen it pop up. I think I follow like either BBC or something on Instagram, and I was just looking at it this morning when I was having my breakfast, and I just seen it, and I was like, "What the hell?" No, it wasn't on BBC. Maybe it was Reuters. Maybe.
Nathan, do you like Forex Live?
Forex Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. Like that's one of my main ones. Those session wraps are really, really good for obviously just for me anyways, because I don't obviously, and probably for Lee as well, with us not really trading Asian and stuff like that, with the Asian session being of such importance at the moment now, with us getting so much volume in it, like having those session wraps is so key, because you just can see exactly what happened.
Absolutely.
Where is this? India propose cryptocurrency ban penalizing miners traders.
We got a new member. Right.
Could get a nice setup on GJ here now with this 15-minute closing, kind of bullish back in that.
Yeah, that's and we're gonna wait for some volume coming in too. Wait
Nice.
for a nice selling opportunity.
Yeah.
If we get those candles closing, that's all we want.
Exactly.
Have a nice smart week.
Exactly. If not, who cares? We'll find it. We'll wait. It'll come present itself sometime this week.
Yes, sir. Something. So how'd you guys start your day?
Up at 5:45, little 15-minute relax, just going through my book, and then out on the bike did 45 minutes on the bike, and then home, shower. Didn't start work till 9:30, so I had a 2 hour just relaxing, going through the markets, going through Forex Factory, seeing what we have ahead of us this week.
Love it.
Planning out the week.
There you go, man.
I'm trying to plan out my expenses and stuff like that on Excel as well, because I want to get a real hand on my finances. Like,
I have a database for you.
Yeah, I have the database. I have it all set up, and I'm just trying to add in a few bits and pieces, like because I need to sort out getting a credit card and stuff like that. And then once I get a credit card, I'll be I'm going to if this 15-minute flip bullish or bearish, would you take that trade, that sell? Or would you wait for the pass of the previous?
I'm going to wait for candles to close in my direction.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for this top wick to form. It's 6:46. So see what the it's a 30-minute coming up. We're just going to wait. We got a bunch of bullshit here. Clean moves to the left. Wait for the retest.
I spent my whole weekend doing work, and then I forgot I have an interview today for a new job.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it. And someone said it to me last night, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I was going to spend I interviewed pretty well, but just needed to touch up on what I know about the company and stuff like that. So hopefully now things go well.
Oh, you'll be good, man. Just going confident.
Exactly.
I mean, it's sales. You already get the job, right?
No, so this is for something else. I just want to give myself as many options as I can, because there's nothing wrong with having options, I think. And basically, I applied for this job before I knew about anything else that was happening. And Yeah, I just applied for it, and then they came back to me kind of like a month and a half later, and I didn't even know what was happening. And they said, "Yeah, you've got an interview if you want one." So I was like, "Fair enough."
Okay. Good shit.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
said,
options are
even
good.
if I don't get it, like it's just still an experience to interview for something, you know. So it's still good.
There you go. Good shit, man. Yeah, it's all. I mean, when you go in an interview process, you're selling yourself. So always like flip the questions back on them. That's what I try to do.
Yeah.
And like I started asking them questions, and I don't think I've ever lost a. This could actually be the proper zone over here. I don't think I've ever failed an interview. I think I've always gotten hired, and it's just you just flip the interview process right back on them. Works every time.
It's a huge thing because like if you go in there and you're like you second guess yourself and you're not confident and you're kind of shy, you don't really stand much of a chance because you just need to you really need to, especially with, I think, if you go into a room and you meet someone and have an interview with them, it's really easy to like make your presence felt. Whereas on the Zoom and with the Zoom kind of interviews, they're like a lot harder because you obviously need to make like you need to really get across how much it is that you impact something without making it seem like you're like overselling yourself. So it's
Yes.
tough as well. You know what I mean? Like where it's like kind of have to stay in like fine lines and barriers and stuff like that and not like go below them or above them
Yeah.
in order to really kind of smash it, you know?
100%. Yeah, I always enjoyed that process over it
I
now.
love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, so what are we doing with DJ? You guys had a great opportunity on EJ this morning.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Look at this setup.
Oh, that's perfect setup.
Oh, yeah. Does it get any better than that? Enter after this candle closed. $12 pips. Or if you waited for this candle to create its top wick and then pass the low of this candle right here, that would have been 10 pips right there. That would have been it. 13. That's 13.3 pips right there.
Wouldn't have been bad for a Monday morning.
No. You'd be done for the day. Gafour, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
Doing great.
Hey,
How are
buddy.
you?
I'm good.
Have a good weekend?
Yep.
Shit, man. How's everything going for you right now?
It's good. I actually drew my chart like a bit better this time for GJ, like before I slept, and I was actually like watching Raja's analysis too, and it was pretty similar. So I'm like, I guess I'm improving a bit.
Oh, absolutely. I told you, you're going to get more and more comfortable drawing those support and resistances and getting more and more used to it. So it just takes time. That's all.
Yep.
Treasury yields are rising. Yeah, gold is just ranging in here. Yeah, I believe this is the proper support for GJ. You looking at anything before?
I was looking at GJ. I was thinking of sells below like 150, 850
Yes.
approximately.
Yeah. Looks about right. And when you're looking at most recent support resistance, does that help?
Yeah, that actually like that I think that like solved the entire problem.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big one where you're just like, you know what? Instead of like looking at all these different levels, let me just look at most recent support and resistance.
Yeah.
Right now I have this zone marked off for the higher time frames. From 152 to 152 800. It's a huge zone on the daily and the 4-hour. If you look to the left, constant rejection from this area over here. So price came into this area, just dropped. Same thing over here. We tested, had some issues in this area as well. Created resistance here, came up into this area, dropped. So, and then also, if you look to the left, it's a previous support. And then also, if you look at the 4-hour as well. Jacob, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
How are you?
Good. What about you?
Good, man.
Yes, sir.
You've been getting up. I love it.
Yes, sir. I missed Monday of last week. That's it.
Good shit. Keep it up, man.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, now GJ is starting to reject 152. So are we going to get some kind of correction down into here and then down into here? I like what the 4-hour looks like, but we need a close below 151 800, or we'll say 151 880. Coming up to 7 a.m. Setting up the journal for the week.
Steph, I have a question.
Yeah, man.
Does the trading view chart correspond directly to your MT4? Like
Well,
exact?
yeah, it depends on your liquidity provider.
Okay.
So what you want to do is like when you search a pair, GBP, JPY, you have multiple different options right here, right? And these are all different liquidity providers over here. So
Oh,
you
okay.
want to look for the one on TradingView that matches your MetaTrader.
Okay. Are you using Oando or?
So with this one, I use FXCM. That's the one that is as close to what's it called, TradingView as possible.
Okay.
Yep. EJ is forming support right over here. So Gafoor, just so you understand, this is the setup I look for every single time on EJ this morning. Price created, came down, created this low, came up, retested, closed bearish, a strong bearish candle right here. Could have entered as after this candle came up, created its top wick, and then passed the low of this candle right here.
Okay.
Now it is a small range, but it's a nice setup.
That would be break and retest, right?
Yeah, perfect break and retest.
You surprised that price didn't retest on the first time it broke out of the structure, broke down
On EJ
on
or
EJ?
EJ?
Yeah.
So
See the way that price kind of like broke that at the very top.
right over here.
No, at the top. Like so, this morning it would have been maybe mid-Asian.
Okay.
Yeah, that very high when it started to break out of that it didn't come back up and retest any solid support that it had formed.
I'm not too sure what part you're talking about on EJ. So
yes, I've seen on the right hand side as we kind of pass. So we've got those three bearish candles, the two long ones.
These?
Yeah, the very first one of that. Are you surprised that price after it closed below that support, it never came back up and retested that? Are you surprised about that or?
I mean, you guys know London more than I do. I mean, you got these wicks to be filled over here, so maybe it was just matching that. I got a nice strong candle. I'm surprised because this wick is so small.
Okay.
But yes, I mean sometimes it breaks out, sometimes it doesn't. So you know the smarter thing to do is wait for the retest, but you know sometimes you could get those impulse entries. The problem is where's your stop loss going to be?
Yeah.
You don't have that clear stop loss.
For EJ, isn't there like a support to the left? So wouldn't you have to get in later if you took that sell?
Support to the left, right up
No,
here,
like if you go down, you know the trade you were talking about, the break and retest?
right here.
Yeah, so wouldn't you take it a bit lower because to the left you see that bearish candle? Yeah, right there.
Right over here.
No, to the right a bit more. That next, yeah, that one.
Yep. So yeah, you definitely have to keep this in mind, right? But knowing that this is a high probability setup, we have a strong bearish push down. Get the retest over here. You anticipate after this top wick was formed, once price breaks the low of this one, that we should at least drop down to this area right over here.
Oh, okay, that wick fill. Okay.
And if it does happen, you know that you could secure at least around like 8 pips. So you could have secured right here.
Yep.
Put your stop loss at break even. You'd still have a runner going.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man. Let's see, what was I gonna do? right. Gold to me is interesting because I see this level over here. Previous resistance. Is price forming support, or is this a resistance right here for price to continue bearish?
Looks like it's forming a support in the 15-minute.
Yeah.
The 5 minutes just a bit all over the place, and it kind of creates those two. The bottom, I don't know, it's the structure that I've been looking at it where it's like a bearish candle and then a bullish candle. They kind of match each other, but the bullish candle engulfs the bearish candle, and then that indicates that price is going to continue its uptrend.
Right over here.
It's on the 5 minute, yeah.
Are you looking at the 5? Okay.
The bearish candle has a bit of a bigger top wick on it. Yeah, so see, we've got it's the lower, the bottom ones.
Yeah. No bottom wicks.
Yeah, and then we got the big bullish candle close with the large bottom wick on it, but it engulfs the like 75% to 90% of the bearish candle.
Yep.
And I was studying it last night on candlestick formations, that when we've seen this now, I was studying it on it as more of a daily thing. I haven't seen it like put into like 15, 5, 30-minute time frames. But it is something that I'm interested in to see, is that a formation? It told me it was a formation for bullish movement, so I don't know whether or not it's on the smaller time frames, if it is that as well.
No, I'm sure it is, but it's just a weaker confluence.
Yeah.
Now over here, this is a good point out when it comes to the 5 minute. You got a fake out right here. Price could be forming this resistance and continuing bearish on gold to come down and fill this wick. So that should be interesting. Waiting for a bearish close on the 15-minute. Is GJ going to come back down below this area? Before it does, I just want to use the bathroom real quick. Don't want to miss this, though. Yeah, I'll be right back. So let's wait for the close below the support over here before you take any kind of sells. Because this candle is bullish. Could very well be forming a bottom wick and continuing bullish, but wait for the 15-minute to close below here, and then you could take the next candle right down.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it until it closes, as you said.
Yeah.
And then I want the next candle to form that top wick, and then as it forms the top wick, I'll look to sell it then.
Love it, man. Love the patience you're developing.
That's the only thing, is just like, it's like, that's the setup that I want. And if it's not popping up, I don't really care, because I'm not going to take the trade.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to impulsively enter. You know, we just passed the bottom of the wick on the left hand side and fill the wick. You know, could easy impulsively enter there, like, but it hasn't closed below the zone. So
Exactly.
5 minutes as well still to go on the 15, and you know the way GJ is.
Exactly. It's brutal one.
Brutal.
Brutal. Lee, you getting back in the swing of things?
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, see, I was barely at the charts last week, so I don't really want to rush straight back in.
Yeah.
I'll
Smart.
just get hammered. So, I think I'll probably just sit out today, to be honest. It's just ranging. I'm not going to rush in. I haven't been at the charts for a week.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of time.
Yep.
James Murray, good. Starts the 75 today.
Yes, sir. I've a restart.
Oh, yeah, you get a restart. That's big for you.
Yeah.
Go.
I have my book. I got trading in the zone anyway. I've got I bought the actual book for my on whatever it's called, book stand or whatever. And then I have the one that you showed, or you put into the books group chat. So
The audio.
I've been listening to it, but I think for me, I don't know what it is, but I like to read the words as well, because I think I maintain more information that way.
That's common.
Yeah. I think that just by listening to some, don't get me wrong, you can get some important points across, but for me, I've got a memory like a goldfish, so listening to trading in the zone, like, ask me a question in a half an hour, like, I won't have a clue, like.
Yeah, that's pretty common. You're not the only one.
No, I hope not. But we got more weights as well. Got some barbells. Got a big barbell and got some weights. So look forward to finishing work at 6 o'clock.
Good shit,
doing a
man.
workout.
Yeah, it looks like gold format support.
Yeah. Just don't know where to take that trade, because it's kind of like it's not like a really clean move. If you look at it if you look at it just in general, like you've got a zone from like 133,600 to 1739.2. Don't get me wrong, it's a 60 pip zone, but it's just the way gold moves, it's really tough to get in and find that really clean entry before it makes a big move.
Exactly. That's why you kind of want to wait for New York.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we're tracing a little bit.
Hopefully get that close. Looks like it's gonna pop back in the zone.
Yeah, I want it below.
Is that a close for you, or is your zone?
Yeah, that just closed. Depending on the risk to reward, do we want to risk?
Or was you top of the previous 15-minute candle at like 151?
Yeah,
950 or 940?
960.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this. We'll see what happens. I like that setup.
Yeah, I'm just going to hold out. I want to catch something on gold maybe later on, and I don't want to just take a trade just because, something looks all right.
I like it, man. Yeah, this should continue bearish over here.
Steph, in situations, actually, if you're journaling that trade that you just taken, that's fine.
Yep.
I just have a question about like gold.
Of course.
So on gold, as I said there this morning, I was looking for a buy opportunity. As we broke through the zone, which was like for me, it was like 1727.9.
Okay.
We created a very small bottom wick on the 15 minutes, and then we pushed higher, but we didn't really seem to like retest that previous resistance to try and find support. Yeah, here. Exactly. So we just pushed through. We didn't really come down and retest that previous resistance that from below. We came up, we kind of found like obviously the resistance there, and then we started to push back down. We retested the support, or we retested the previous resistance where we found and we formed support on the 15 minute.
Right here.
And yeah, and then we started to push higher. So
yep.
Do you wait for the close above the previous resistance to take a trade, or where would you take a trade in terms of looking for a retest and then entering?
Right here?
Yeah,
or
just in
like
general.
for the future?
Yeah. Both. I'm looking for the cleanest entry. So the cleanest entry would be the easiest entry at the best possible time after it comes back down and retests.
Yeah, so I'm looking for, a close above this area over here. I'm waiting for it to clear out. This isn't much of a range over here, but the only thing is, your next target, you're getting a bunch of rejections over here. So maybe you could get, like, if price closes above, you get a nice setup over here, take a nice buy right up into this area, or eventually leave a runner up into 1740, because I think if price breaks 1734, we're heading for a 1740, and continuing down that way. I'm just trying to track my GJ trade.
No worries, Harry. I just wanted to ask it just because I'm looking for the entry that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
When we break above and when we close, obviously sometimes we get the retest like straight away, and then we get the big move that goes all the way up, or sometimes we push through and then we come back down or come back up and we retest, and then as the candles kind of come back to that previous zone where we found resistance before pushing back down, that's
so
where
if price stays in here.
Yeah, so it's like, see on the left, as the price broke out of the bottom resistance that you have there, and then it pushes up, it has the bearish or the bullish and the bearish candle there, yeah. And then as the price comes down there and it retests and forms support on the 15 minute, as it's pushing upwards, where is the entry? Is the entry as we pass the candles on the left hand side on the bottom as we move up, or is it as we pass the previous resistance where we pass back down?
It'd be a 30-minute entry as price made a higher low and also past the high of this doji candle right here.
Okay, perfect. Deadly.
Anticipating the rejection.
Yeah.
Right over there. So let's go GJ. I don't wish that much on this.
Nice GJ.
Yeah, GJ looks nice. Is anybody else on this?
I'm just doing it on a demo account.
Okay, cool.
Christian might be because he was saying it to you.
Yeah, Christian. James, you in this?
Yeah, I entered in the 5 minute when it broke 843.
James always
I
speaking so low.
didn't get it yet.
James, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you too well.
Sorry, I said I entered at 843 as it broke down to 5 minutes.
843. Nice. Okay.
It's nice to see some movement at last anyway.
Yeah.
Took a while.
24.
Put my stop loss above the 15 minutes.
Right up here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the smart stop loss. Let's see. Nathan, I got a hold of our friend.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Talking today.
Yeah. Good stuff.
He's good.
Good stuff. Tell him I was asking for him.
Good shit. Oh, yeah, definitely. So the question is the 30-minute, the new 30-minute going to come up and create a top wick to then continue bearish? Getting some volatility. All right, 30-minute close bearish. $7.30. Oh.
Only thing is that previous support you talked about on GJ still seems to be just above that in terms of on a good bit to the left.
Is it?
Well, it's like 2 or 3 pips above it right now, but it's
Right over here.
wicked the one, yeah, that one over there that you have
Yeah.
in the middle. It just seems like it's, and even the wick that we just created there on the 15-minute, it didn't fill the wick all the way over on the left hand side. Now I know that's miles away, but in terms of, we've had plenty of market movement since, but it's just something obviously I can see there myself.
Yeah, 100%. See what you're saying. I'm just looking at this area over here too. These wicks coming into this area. I think we're just forming that top wick on the 30-minute, which I'm fine with.
Are you still in the trade?
Yes, sir. right, so it closed 50% so far right now. Let's see. For closed.
It's like it's rejecting off the 0.800 level.
What, right here?
Yeah, it's around that area.
Yeah.
The QP.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we are in an uptrend. That's the only issue. But these are clean candles to the left. Price closes below previous support over here. It's just kind of rejecting this area over here. But we manage our risk and we're completely fine. It's all part of your trading plan. And that's what I was saying yesterday. Like, it's not all just one trade. You don't want to put so much emphasis on one trade. That's how you over risk. You want to make sure that you're building those bricks and building the house of those bricks and making sure that each trade is methodical and you know it's part of your strategy. Like, this is a great setup right here. Rory, what's up, buddy? I can't hear you.
Morning, fellas.
What's up, man?
How you guys doing?
Good. How about you?
Good, man. A little tired.
Got some new rollerblades I saw.
Yeah, man. I had to go for a skate.
There you go. What are we doing on GJ?
Did you close the 50% right after it passed the support, like moved up the support?
Yeah, I actually closed the 50 when price was like teetering over here.
Oh, okay.
And I just, it came right back into the range. So I'm just closing 50. I could very well reject and continue bearish, but we are in a bullish trend. So this is a riskier trade, but it's a good setup.
All right.
The price could very easily come right back down and mirror this move over here and then maybe reject over here and continue bullish. I would secure right down here or at like 10 pips and move my stop loss to break even, or I would just close the full thing. I'm looking at the 4 hour, how we created this resistance over here, 152. That's I'm just going to close the full thing right here. James, are you staying in?
Yeah, I'll stay in I want to see how the hour candle plays out when it closes.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't comfortable with it, so I'm just gonna be conservative.
Yeah, like it rejected hard in the 1 hour as well.
Yeah.
Manic Monday.
Yeah. Gold's just ranging. Good old Monday, right?
Good old Monday. Up, down, up, down.
Seesaw.
How's the weather over there, Stephanos?
It's actually cold today. It's been so nice though, but today it's like freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up at LaGuardia this morning. It was just very, very cold and windy. Could this be your zone? Let's see.
Did you guys get on any gold trades this morning?
No, gold is just ranging. Yeah, gold, we're going to get some good volume around Wednesday when it comes to the FOMC meetings and all that stuff. But until then, we're going to be in that range, I believe.
Gold on Wednesday.
James, what are you doing right now?
I only have a small risk on it now, so I'll just leave it go to full.
So you close partials?
Yeah, I have like 60% close.
60, okay.
Like you see where all the rejection wicks were, that kind of level. If it kind of respects there, then might be like up above. Do you see where London was wicking? All those wicks along there. You see that kind of level?
Yeah.
If it respects that, then I think it might be good to drop it.
Yeah, it could.
TJ's ranging, huh?
Yeah, it's nasty price action. Not ideal. I just like this bearish move right here. First came up, closed below support. Previous support of and resistance over here as well. Yeah, I entered as soon as this candle closed below support with my stop loss above it.
Yeah. Hoping for a push down, huh?
Yeah. We should have been since we're at 152. But yeah.
But GJ never makes it easy.
Just gotta be you gotta be careful selling GJ right now. On with the way it's been and how bullish it is and how all the risk currencies are bullish now. There's a lot of different pairs that look very similar to GJ as well. Let's see. See, dipped low in the Asian morning. Who else is in here? Ali, what's up, buddy?
Not much, man. How you guys doing?
Good, man. You have a good weekend?
Good weekend, but a busy weekend, unfortunately. Really wanted to join yesterday's session.
Oh no, it's all good. I posted it in there.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna catch up on that today.
Cool. What'd you do this weekend?
So my wife has her own bake shop, so she got flooded with orders this weekend. So I was just helping her out with those.
Nice.
And a tutor on the side too. So I had a tutoring session yesterday too.
That's right. Good stuff. I didn't know you were married. Congrats, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been married for almost 4 years now.
Wow. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Oh, wow. Okay. Good stuff. Good shit, man.
Did you have a good weekend too?
Yes. Yeah. Great weekend. Back tested a ton.
Great.
Yeah. I kind of chilled this weekend. Chilled as far as like doing anything, really going to see anybody. Just kind of kept to my own, stayed inside, and just got some work in.
Yeah, you need one of those sometimes.
Oh yeah.
sucks coming in the charts and seeing all this ranging though.
I know. You get ready all week and you're ready to go, and then all of a sudden you get all the ranging, but that's the market, man.
Yep.
You got to be completely comfortable being in it.
Yeah, I'm out of that trade now. It's
You're
like
out?
a 12. Yeah, it's like a 12 pip rejection on the 1 hour.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look nice.
No, not at all. Look at that. The 1 hour reversed completely.
I thought maybe there might be some hope, but not on Monday.
I thought we could at least get this move down here. I know a lot of people would put their zone up. Put their zone right here. But like being that we get that key level of the channel right here that we're in, come right back down to this level over here, plus these rejections. If you look at the 30-minute, this support here, then if we come down, I saw us dropping, and then maybe forming support right there.
It made sense as well after that London kind of range, after a small bit of drop. That was good.
Yeah. And that's all good because you know that's your setup, right? If you know that's your setup, you can afford those losses because majority of your trades with that setup are going to win. Wow.
Steph, have you ever looked in further into like trading cryptos? I know we talked about Jaden looking at it and Jaden being pretty good at it, but like I've seen a lot of people, again, all these Instagram gurus out there doing what they do, but some lads are posting up some serious numbers, and I'm wondering if it's all just fake or if there's actually some money involved in it.
I'm sure they're making money. They've been doing it for the past couple of years. My main thing is it's cool to invest in crypto. Like if you think that it's going to be worth a lot, and that could be a nice safe haven for you to keep your money in, and it appreciates, then yeah. When it comes to us as actual day traders, you want to focus on the things that you know, and you want to get even better at those, especially if you're not where you want to be yet. So I highly recommend just people stick with currencies and commodities right now, and then eventually once you get profitable and confident, then you can move on to cryptos.
Yeah, even with your profit, like if there's, as you said there, a safe haven that's appreciating, like even taking out a bit of your profit and putting it somewhere else, just keeping it on the side, keep trying to compound things and grow it over time.
Yeah, man. And especially like if you're withdrawing and you withdraw with Bitcoin, then you can just keep half of it in there, instead of transferring the rest of it to your bank.
Yeah, obviously that's just down the line more at the moment, is just getting good at one thing rather than looking at other ways to make money, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I was just wondering.
So important to just get really good at that one thing. Simple everything down as much as possible and just look at those things. You'll be good. Wow, look at TJ. All right, Ali. I like this. Perfect.
Think it makes sense?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little concerned at some of the areas on the left. Like we have a doji-ish rejection and then that support that we formed.
Right here?
Just even a little bit below it. Yeah, like around there. Yeah. Yeah.
Right here?
Just, yeah, at where that support is down there.
Yeah, just pay attention to this clean move to the left. If you get a close below this area, you should be good to head down.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Especially because on the 15-minute, it looks like we failed to go higher.
Exactly. Looking at the 30-minute now, we're flipping bearish.
Yeah.
We're coming close to the 8 a.m. open. I'm curious to see what we end up doing over here. If I want to give this thing a second chance.
Yeah, I'd be more inclined to give it a second chance now. The way that bearish candle has kind of engulfed the bullish candle from before.
Yep.
Again, that's just something I've looked at. But
exactly.
I think if this next 15-minute creates a nice top wick for me, I'll definitely enter it.
Yeah, I want to wait for 8 a.m. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll find out now in a minute.
Because the 4-hour could create that top wick.
Mm-hmm. Is the 4-hour closing now, or is it closing in an hour?
No, it's closing in an hour. But I'm saying we're getting close to the second half of that, which we're already in the second half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see a break of the QP or rejected off the 800 before it enter again.
Yeah. Yeah,
since it rejected so hard off it, I'm kind of cautious of it now.
I agree. Dude, my shin has been. Huh. Yeah, I like the structure right now. $7.58. So I'm curious to hear like your thoughts. Obviously, I want to always, include you guys on my decision making. But what would you guys like to see more with the mentorship? Like, is there anything that you think maybe is lacking that you'd like to like more of?
Not really. Like, I suppose it kind of just hits that nail on the head in terms of like doing the live sessions and seeing how people trade or how successful traders trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like again for me, I think that from like a beginner standpoint, like it's about learning the basics and then learning the importance of your discipline and stuff like that. So I think like you talking about how important the the like mental challenges as well as the physical challenges. I think that was all really, really good. Like, because that's the way you started off the mentorship in terms of the lectures that you did and stuff like that. But
yeah.
I don't think there's anything in terms like, you know, that you've got like there that it's missing, so to speak.
Okay. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to keep the conversations going. And obviously I take full responsibility of everything. So maybe we'll I don't know. I would just love more conversation in like the general chat where we're talking about
Yeah.
trading, different ways we could be getting better, just constant dialogue. So yeah, obviously we get that bearish close below this area, but the only thing is it closed with no bottom wick barely and a nice top wick up here. So are we forming that support right here? Like this?
I was just getting ready to enter as this 15 was going to turn flip bullet a bearish, but I didn't because it didn't flip, and then it just it's gone. So
I've seen this wick way too many times.
Yeah, it's
Even
DJ is having a field day these days.
Yeah, even though it's bearish, it's still that's a wick to fill on DJ.
Damn, that is mad.
Yeah.
Look at it go, like
I bet a lot of people lost on that.
Yeah.
We're bullish anyway. We really shouldn't be looking for sells. Like I said, if we're calling tops, we waited for that retest.
Yeah.
Down. Wow, look at that.
Jeez.
Why is price just ranging today pretty well?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want no part of this. We live to fight another day. I only lost 0.68% by managing risk there.
Yes, sir.
That's all about.
I'm hoping I'm going to get this gold trade.
You're in gold?
I'm looking at it here at the moment. Like, that's kind of the only reason why I was really eyeing that GJ trade was because of the way it was really setting up nicely. But I'm liking the look of it formed this support here. And if we can break through the support now, because we're kind of wicking down towards it, that we're going to go into the 27.9 zone, retest the previous or the support we've just formed, and then come back down to either, well, if we go down to 17.22-ish, then that's fine. We're just going to retest there. But then if we fall through that, we're going all the way back down to 1700 again. So
I like it. The only thing is we're printing sideways over here.
Exactly. I just want to wait till it breaks out of it and makes a move. Don't want to just jump into anything just for the sake of it anyways.
Yeah, you might get a move during New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, I was hoping, but again.
Maybe 8:30, 8:45. Let's look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour.
It's interesting the way the 4 hours done that.
Yeah, this candle came down, ended up closing bullish. This candle came down, formed its bottom wick, and then flipped bullish. So are we staying bullish to continue up to retest these wicks and these highs up here? Or are we gonna flip bearish? Yeah, sells are tricky right here on the higher time frame.
Especially with there being like very, very, very small margin of error in terms of, your entry. You've got like 2 or 3 levels that you have to even come through before, or you've got 1 or 2 levels before you even come through, before you can even think about securing your partials.
Yeah.
Because even if that 4 hour flips bearish, there's like, it has to travel like a good 12, 13 pips before you can even secure.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is, and along that way down, there is just to the left of it where it's formed support over the past 2 4 hour candles. So
yeah, this you're talking about right here.
if it comes into there, what's the, sorry, my thing's in the way here, just one sec. Yeah, 17.27, and then it's got that clean move to mirror to come down, but I'd want it to break and then form a nice retest with a top wick on a 15-minute candle, either coming through and not creating a bottom wick within the first 3-4 minutes, and then when it flips bearish, taking the trade. But like, again, I don't want to sell in an uptrend because that's what I would be doing. Like,
yeah. And again, you just want to, like, that's why you're always funneling through the higher time frames. Like,
yeah,
looking at the 4-hour here, how would you take a scalp sell, even if we did break that level?
yeah. Well, I would, if that 4-hour flip bearish, I think if there was a clean move, I definitely would take it. But because those candles just to the left within 20-30 pips have formed support there, I just don't think it would be worth it, and it just would be forcing the trade when it's not really there, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I like your chart, man. Let me just looking at EJ right now.
Yeah, it's just bullish trend, and then I just come back down to that strong support level, and then I started breaking the high. So
we're honoring this trend over here. Form support. Could have possibly had a tighter stop loss too, but it's a nice conservative stop loss. Yeah, good shit. You secured up here?
no, I'm not in it. I just put the profit loss in. Like I say, I've been off for like a week, so I don't want to get back into the.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so yeah, that's a paper trade.
Yeah.
The paper trade I have on my phone from gold last night. This is how I would have caught it. I just I wasn't trading gold, so you know, this wasn't here yet. You got this high that was created up here, this wick. Price came down, formed support right here at previous resistance. This candle body close. I put my what's it called, P&L right here. My stop loss right below the 30-minute candle, 20 pip stop. You would have caught this whole move. Anticipating price to mirror these candles over here to the left. So obviously I would have secured at this wick fill up here, 1-to-1. Probably secured somewhere in this area as well for the last time, and then boom. About 66 pips.
GG.
Oh, yeah. Brutal. Yeah, I've seen this setup way too many times.
It loves that setup.
Oh, right?
Absolutely loves it.
Incredible.
Probably should have seen that. I probably should have seen, well, could have seen that the way it formed.
Yeah.
Would you consider that the previous 15-minute candle, or that's, sorry, the previous 30-minute candle? That's a weak bearish close, isn't it? And then you could have assumed with a top wick to fill.
Yeah, there's not enough momentum in here, even though it flipped bearish, for me to
and
be
it has
like,
no bottom
right,
wick to fill as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Even
So
if this candle passed the low of this candle, I still wouldn't want to enter that because I know this wick at some point normally gets filled.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a weak body close plus
Yeah.
a recent resistance over here.
That looks nice. It's a really nice setup.
850. Yeah, but this isn't my setup to take buys.
No.
Yeah.
But it is one you could look at in the future, you know, if you were to back test it a bit more. Because we've seen it so many times.
Where would the entry be? Stop loss maybe?
Stop loss, yeah. Where would you put that?
Yeah, it'd be tough.
It'd have to be quite a tight stop loss because, you know, if price did break below it, you know, it's coming down to fill the wick to the left-hand side.
Exactly. So do you guys feel more like comfortable sitting in the market? Like what maybe any kind of struggles you're going through right now that I can help you with while we're on the live? I just hate having the silence kind of during the live sessions because I feel like there's so much discussion that we could be having on how to get better, what to do, how we're feeling, stuff like that.
I'm feeling pretty good, to be fair. Like I say, I've been off a week and I'm just sitting on my hands today, so
Yeah.
trying to get that discipline back that I was fucked away a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
So
how's that trading plan? Like, do you like it?
yeah, it's just same two pairs. I say I look at gold when you analyze it, but I'm not trading gold because it's
Awesome.
it's probably one of the hardest pairs to trade.
Yeah, it's a crazy one.
So GG and EG, I mean, I could just tell this morning that just by looking at the range that we were going to struggle to find a trade today.
Yeah,
yeah,
100%. I thought we were going to get some kind of breakout this morning out of this consolidation. When price does this, it normally breaks out like this and continues down to retest this area over here. For some reason, it just didn't want to do it today. Plus, we're in an uptrend, so I understand that. So we're just going to range in here until maybe we retest this trend line, and then we continue bullish. And any kind of buys you're going to want above 150 to 180.
This could be just a huge liquidity grab on GG and then actually start falling.
Very well could be. I don't know. We'll see what we do over here. Just because we're getting these bearish candles doesn't mean we're bearish. Could be form of support at some point.
That's something that I think a lot of novice traders struggle with. Is understanding that just because you've got bearish candles doesn't mean that it's time to sell.
Bearish, yeah. Just because the 1 hour is bearish doesn't mean you're taking sales in an uptrend.
Exactly.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna wake my fiance up because we gotta hold each other accountable too. Gotta love GJ. Jesus. Incredible. Gold ranging. So has anybody subscribed to this? The 5 things to start your day from Bloomberg. These are great.
Is there a reason why the markets are moving so slow today?
Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, Mondays and Fridays typically have lower volume. Not as many people in the market. Yeah, it's typically why.
Didn't know if it was like news related or something later in the week.
Well, there's no economic data coming out for today. It's all yellow folder stuff.
Thursday is a bad day.
Tomorrow we have U.S. retail sales. So tomorrow we should get some Bank of Japan's Kuroda speaks tomorrow. We should be getting more volume tomorrow. And then definitely Wednesday. We got a big week when it comes to volume. We should be getting a lot of volume, but not on Monday. It's probably going to start around tomorrow. Did some nice trades this week.
Thursday looks an interesting day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely for you guys over there. Anyone that trades GJ.
I'm probably going to head off now anyway because nothing's happening here for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Get ready for work.
Have a good day.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
See you later, brother.
So Nathan, is there really like a rivalry with the UK and Ireland?
I was saying let's see you later, and I was really I'm only messing. No, like
I was like, what?
No, because I work for a UK based company and I talk to British people a lot.
Yeah,
there's a high quantity of arrogant English people that I've come in contact with. So I don't. But other than that, like as James knows, like 30 years of oppression.
Yeah.
So
when you say that, like what is it exactly? 30 years of oppression. So
they had their foot over our necks for a very long time. Like they would have, I don't know, but we don't speak our native language in Ireland because of the English. Again, it's not the English's fault. It's more our fault because we never did anything to change it.
Sure.
But
you guys started speaking English and that was it.
Yeah, exactly. We were the way we were brought up. Like I've fluent Irish. Like I can speak Irish. I used to go to the Gaeltacht, the part of Ireland where they only speak Irish. They don't speak English.
Wow.
And it's deadly. Like it's class to be down there. You see what it's really like, or what it was really like to live back then.
Yeah.
And it's like you drive down the road or you drive to a different part in Ireland and you go back a few years in time, and it's pretty cool to see. But no, look, I don't have anything.
Love that.
Like, I don't have anything against the English myself, but like again, there's nothing better that I love seeing than watching like next weekend Ireland are playing England in rugby, and I am gonna be roaring at the TV.
I bet.
100%. Like nothing better. Like
that's awesome. Yeah, it's I love that too when it comes to the looks like gold is
Form
forming.
to support looks like it's going up.
I love being in like older towns and seeing the history.
Man, it's so cool. So cool.
Oh yeah.
If you ever come to Ireland, there is like out on the west coast of Ireland, it is insane. And then like the southwest coast as well is pretty deadly. Like James probably knows down his way down in Kerry, like so got the ring of Kerry, there's loads to see out in Ireland. But
Yeah.
it's all outside of Dublin, I can tell you that much.
I want to see
Dublin.
I want to go to the Guinness
Yeah.
factory.
I was there 2 years ago, a year ago. I was there a year ago, or just over a year ago, and I was there for my nanny and granddad's, my grandmother and grandfather's, I think it was their anniversary or something. We had this big, massive day. We went to this pub where my granddad used to sing, and he sang a song for like a load of people or whatever there on the Sunday. It was pretty cool, like. And then we went into the Guinness storehouse, like.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was just saying to Giovanni, we'll see what way COVID's like by the time we get to like September or August time, but I might make a trip down to Miami to see him. Like,
hell yeah.
But we want to go down and see the Dolphins play. And the Chiefs aren't playing against the Dolphins this year, so I was hoping the Chiefs would have got an away fixture against the Dolphins, but they didn't. So I've just got to go down and see whatever weekend I can, or go there for like a week or a week and a half or something, and chill it
James
out in
Moore
Miami.
used to live down there.
Really?
Yeah, he used to live in Florida, and he had to move back after COVID.
No way.
Yeah.
That's mad. I just see. I want to get out like as soon as this COVID craps over. Like, so I've been saving lots of money since the start of it. Like, so I want to get out and really like travel and stuff like that and see different parts of the world. I think it'd be deadly. I don't know. I think maybe Raja and the guys did it. Did they do like a conference? They all met up together and all, and they had like. So I think they're class. Like.
Yeah, Rakil had a boot camp down there. And I think they all just met up while they were down in Miami, and they had dinner and stuff like that, which is sick.
Deadly.
So that's what I want to do with you guys.
That'd be serious.
Yeah. We got a couple guys in Miami too. We got Alex, we got Giovanni, we got Michael. Who else is down in Miami? Jaden, if he moves down there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got Noah in here. What's up, Noah? Might be working. I know he's busy early in the mornings, especially on Mondays. Look at GJ.
Doing its thing. Yo.
Yeah, he's happy Monday, man. Yes, sir.
His car is insane.
Yeah, the Tesla.
Just see it, man. The photo put up yesterday or the day before. So nice.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Looks fucking great. So, yeah, are we gonna get your boy back or what? Or is he just gonna ride off into the sunset?
Look, I hope not.
Talking about McGregor.
I hope not. I really do.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get the rematch against Dustin. I think he'll get that, and I think he'll beat Dustin's taking him around.
I hope those cat kicks are.
No, I think those calf kicks absolutely ruined him. But I think if he doesn't get that fight in the next like 6 to 9 months, I think he probably won't come back. Like, there's nothing for him to come back for, though. You know what I mean? He doesn't need the money.
Legacy. It's not the money now.
Exactly. It is all about the legacy. So you'll find out how much money changes someone if he does come back. Because if he doesn't, it was never the money's completely changed him.
Yeah.
Well, the money changed him in the first place. So.
Yeah. It's a shame. I would hate to see it. One of my favorite.
So would I, man. Like I've always wanted to go and watch McGregor fight in the MGM or something.
Yeah. I only saw when they came to Madison Square Garden. I came to that weigh-in.
Insane. You didn't see the fight though, did you? You only saw the weigh-ins, did you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not in person. I didn't go to the
Not in person, yeah.
Yeah. There's really no point. It's hold on. Let me see if I can find that video. Yeah, that was a while ago.
The atmosphere of those fights is insane.
Oh yeah. Billy Joel.
I think he'll get another. I don't know how many fights he's got left on his contract. I thought someone said he had like 3 before the Dustin fight. So maybe he's got 2 more fights left on his contract, but contract means nothing to him.
Yeah, no, you don't care.
Now you have like fellas like Alistair Overeem who are clinging onto the contract, like talking about going for a title run again, and then you've just got Conor who's just like couldn't be bothered. I think he messed up the last time with he focused way too much on his boxing rather than
He needs to be an asshole again, to be honest with you.
He needs that shy talk again. Those are the best. Like it was never good with Cerrone when he didn't talk shy to Cerrone. Like,
yeah, I mean, I like the fact that he's respectful and everything now, and he's getting his life together. But you got to keep that spark. You got to keep talking shit because that's what builds your confidence.
Yeah.
And when you put the work in, it's easy to talk that shit because you're doing really well and you're putting the work in. But
yeah, it's just whether it comes off as like cocky or not, and it just came across like he was like super cocky before the Dustin fight, and it's like he didn't say to Dustin or didn't say to anyone like, "Oh, I'm gonna knock him out in like a minute," and he was like, "I'm not gonna like." I remember the Khabib press conference. Probably one of my favorite press conferences is like
nuts.
He's like absolutely twisted on Proper 12, and he's like, I'm gonna stomp on his head unconscious and all. It's just like what?
Nuts. Well, bounce his head off the canvas.
Yeah.
So AstraZeneca, I guess you could call it, facing further pressure with Ireland on Sunday, joining a series of countries moving to suspend the shot over concerns about possible side effects.
Blood clots. 4 people in Norway had a blood clot as a result of that. So the AstraZeneca one is it's 5 times cheaper than the other ones, than the Moderna and Pfizer one. I don't know, and then probably obviously Johnson & Johnson one as well. But it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see that the AstraZeneca Oxford one is the only one that seems to be getting bad press over these other ones when it's the cheaper one, and I don't know.
It's vaccines are nuts.
Yeah, actually, I want to check that. I think they're listed. I don't know if they're listed in London or they're listed in there. Interestingly enough, I just don't understand what way the companies that have the vaccines, like AstraZeneca's stock price has gone up this morning.
Who's it? Who's his?
AstraZeneca, the company
I noticed that too.
Yeah, and then Johnson & Johnson, after they issued the fact that they were bringing out a 1 jab vaccine, their stock price went down.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, normally you'd expect with something like that, it'd start like rocketing up. Like,
exactly. Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah, like a month ago, Johnson & Johnson's stock price was $165 a share. It's only sitting at $159 now. After the news came out, what was it, probably 2 weeks ago? like this time last week, the stock price was what time? What day did we hear? The 8th. Yeah, this time last week, like the share price was $158 a share. Like, it's just interesting to see. Like,
Yeah, I love following stocks. I think it's so interesting.
yeah,
Um,
I don't know if I told you this, but there's this one particular person that I've dealt with before, and he's got like, I think it was 25, 30 million invested with ourselves, and the name that he has over his investments is lunch money. So it's just hilarious to see, like,
lunch money.
lunch money. You know, we want some lunch money to have a dip in to be 31 million.
It's amazing.
Says Manhattan's looking good there.
What's up?
Manhattan's looking very good today.
Oh yeah. This one's pretty cool.
Out in outer space, brother.
Yeah.
How is it up there?
It's very cold. Not much gravity.
What's
How's
the
the
market
view?
like?
Yeah, the market's crazy up here. Shit. Yeah, so let's see. The US.
Where are we at? I haven't even looked at anything there the last few months.
Dead of a session. Yeah,
Yeah.
we kind of expected this. We're gonna get a lot of volume this week. Definitely confident about that. It's just today on a Monday. Today's a good day to like sit back and wait. I mean, I like the setup that we took on GJ, but today's a good day to just sit back, watch the market, wait for tomorrow, wait for the day after, and move forward that way. Nothing. Let's see. Damn, we really have nothing over here.
Not making it easy, huh?
No.
Let's see. Plan those days out, guys. Can't stress enough how important it is.
What'd you say, Stefanos?
Like, plan your day out. Organize your day so that each hour is like accounted for. As long as you can control the first if you can control your morning and your nighttime, then you can control like throughout the entire day. So if you can control like what you're thinking throughout the morning and what you're doing, and you could do that at night before you go to bed, your whole day should be set. Should be easy to have that. Just gotta create habits. All right, being that we're ranging over here, I think we're just gonna call it a stream. Wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna do a lot of back testing today. I don't have any drives today. I don't believe.
Looks like Christmas candles, man. Red, green, red, green, red, green.
Yeah.
Christmas lights.
Exactly. Let's see.
Shit.
Yeah, wild markets. Yeah, it should be clear for today. A lot of back testing today. But yeah, guys, start of the week, this day set your week off straight. So Nathan, you're doing the 75 hard starting today. Let's go. You already got your bike ride in, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And part of that 75 hard is no over risking, no over trading.
Yeah, no trades taken, so it's not too bad.
Let's go, baby. Got plenty of volume this week. So
Yeah.
Prepare, keep back testing with Giovanni like you've been doing. And then, keep your head straight. That's the number one thing you got to focus on this week is your discipline when it comes to sticking to that plan, and just try it for the next couple of weeks.
Exactly.
I have this background, but I guess we'll leave it. But yeah, guys, have a great day. If you guys need me at all, please let me know. If you guys want to hop on a Zoom, I'm more than happy to do it. You guys know me. If you guys are struggling with anything or want to go over something, please let me know and we'll do it.
Perfect.
So I'd rather do it with you before I start scheduling with anybody on Instagram again. So
yeah.
So yeah, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Talk to you later, and we'll be talking about the markets later. I'll do an Asian market update for you too.
All right, guys.
Perfect. See you, fellas. Have a good one.
Guys.
All right.
Yeah, take care.